In the heart of the Pacific, courage was immortalized. This iconic image, US Marines raising the flag on Iwo Jima in 1945, captures a defining moment of World War II. Join us as we uncover the bravery, sacrifice, and relentless spirit of the US Army in the fierce battles of the Pacific War. The roar of engines fades as the landing ramp drops, then chaos erupts. US Army troops surge forward, storming the beach with determination etched on every face. This is the moment of reckoning, where bravery meets the surf, and history is forged under fire in the crucible of war. Wading through the surf with resolve in his stride, General Douglas MacArthur leads the return to liberated shores. This powerful image marks a promise fulfilled and a turning point in the Pacific War. Witness the unwavering leadership and the determined advance of the US Army, reclaiming freedom island by island. American soldiers gather around a map, faces marked by grit and focus. Each line traced, each order spoken, is a step toward mission success. In the heat of the Pacific Campaign, strategy was survival. This moment captures the heart of leadership and brotherhood forged in battle under relentless conditions. In a quiet moment amid the chaos of war, US and Filipino soldiers gather around, united by a shared mission. Their eyes fix on strategy and survival, bonded through brotherhood and resistance. This scene reflects the powerful alliance that shaped the fight for freedom across the Pacific and the Philippines. US field commanders study their map with urgency and focus. Every line drawn shapes the course of battle. This moment captures the weight of leadership, planning the next move in the face of uncertainty. Strategy, courage, and unity pave the way to reclaim freedom in the Pacific. In the streets of Quezon City, US soldiers of the 37th Division move with silent precision. Every step brings them closer to a deadly Japanese machine gun nest. Using the wall for cover, they brace for contact, courage leading the charge in the battle to liberate the Philippines, street by street. Amidst the dense jungle near Olongapo, US soldiers scramble for cover as enemy fire erupts from hidden Japanese positions. The air is thick with tension and smoke as a Sherman tank rolls ahead, unleashing its firepower to clear the path. In this intense moment, the bravery of American forces shines through, infantry and armor working as one to push forward in the fierce battles of the Pacific War. Every inch gained is paid for with grit and resolve, as these troops fight not just for territory, but for freedom and the end of tyranny across the islands. American troops march steadily into Bamban, their rifles ready and eyes sharp. The battered sign overhead marks the entrance to a town long under enemy control. Each step forward symbolizes progress in the campaign to liberate the Philippines. The air is tense, but hope rises as villagers watch quietly from afar. This moment captures the relentless advance of freedom, where discipline, courage, and unity lead the way. In these narrow roads and fields of tall grass, history is being reclaimed. The US Army pushes onward, determined to bring peace and restore sovereignty, one liberated town at a time. The assault on Leyte Beach begins just 2 minutes after H hour, and US troops are already pressing forward through the thick sand and palms. Behind them, an American flag waves beside a tank, marking the start of liberation. Every soldier moves with urgency and purpose, knowing this moment could turn the tide of the Pacific War. The beachhead is chaotic, smoke, gunfire, and shouting, but their determination holds strong. This landing isn't just about ground gained, it's about reclaiming the Philippines and keeping a promise. With each step, they edge closer to freedom, driven by duty, sacrifice, and the hope of victory. On a dusty road near Manila, an M4 Sherman tank of the 1st Cavalry Division lies wrecked, its mission halted by a deadly mine. The blast tore through steel and shook the earth, a grim reminder of the dangers hidden beneath every step in the Pacific campaign. Nearby, soldiers regroup and press on, their resolve undeterred by the destruction in their path. The landscape is scarred, the air heavy with silence and tension. Yet even here, in the shadows of loss, determination burns. This scene captures the cost of war and the courage of those who keep moving forward despite it. Amid the shattered ruins of Manila, US troops carry a wounded comrade through the chaos of battle. The city's once grand buildings now stand scarred and hollow, a haunting backdrop to the brutal fight for liberation. Each step forward is hard-won, every corner hides danger, but these soldiers push on with resolve. The Battle of Manila was one of the fiercest urban clashes in the Pacific, where street-to-street combat tested every ounce of courage. Yet through smoke, rubble, and fire, hope endures. These men fought not only to reclaim a city, but to restore peace and dignity to the Filipino people. In the heart of the Pacific War, far from the front lines but never far from danger, stood the brave women of the US Army Nurse Corps. These dedicated nurses provided critical care in makeshift hospitals and jungle camps, often under the threat of enemy attack, disease, and overwhelming casualties. The women pictured here served not only as caregivers, but as pillars of hope and resilience. Their presence offered comfort to the wounded and dying, a reminder of humanity amid the horrors of war. These nurses endured extreme conditions with strength and dignity, treating gunshot wounds, performing surgeries, and supporting recovery under the harshest of realities. Often working around the clock, they became known as the Angels of Bataan for their tireless service during some of the darkest days of the Pacific Campaign. Their role was vital, their courage unquestioned, and their legacy continues to inspire generations of military and civilian medical professionals. In this powerful image, US troops conduct a search on captured Japanese soldiers during the closing stages of battle in the Pacific Theater. The moment is tense but controlled, an illustration of discipline, vigilance, and procedure in wartime. The Japanese prisoners, solemn and compliant, are carefully searched to ensure no hidden weapons or intelligence are missed. Behind this routine lies the culmination of fierce combat, where every captured enemy signifies ground gained and lives saved. These moments were not taken lightly. They represented the hard-earned result of strategy, sacrifice, and survival. For the US forces, each prisoner was also a reminder of the enemy's resilience and the complexity of honor in war. Scenes like this reflect not only the tactical victories of the Allied forces, but also the humanity that remained, even amidst the violence, where soldiers upheld the rules of engagement and the hope that one day peace would replace the sound of gunfire. As the stars and stripes wave boldly over the battlefield, the image above captures more than just victory. It embodies sacrifice, courage, and the unbreakable spirit of those who fought in the Pacific War. From jungle trenches to volcanic shores, American forces stood firm against overwhelming odds. Their legacy lives on in every flag raised, every freedom defended, and every life forever changed by their bravery. Let this final scene be a reminder. Peace was earned through valor, and the story of the Pacific War is one of resilience, unity, and unwavering determination in the face of darkness. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe our channel for the next video.